Hi everybody, this is Urban Sweetheart Teresa. I'm coming at you today with a purchase I recently made of QVC. I'm going to do a review, a testing of It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. I got two of them, and I got it in the color Rich Honey, which is this one right here, and Tan. Now, I'm looking at the website right now, and the darkest color they had was the next shade after the Rich Honey, which is deep. And so I didn't want to get that because on the screen it looks really, really dark. The Rich Honey looks a little bit lighter, but it still looked darker than my complexion. So that's why I went ahead and got the Tan. I was like, if it's too dark, I could mix both of them. After that comes the Neutral Tan. I knew that would be too light. So it cost $39.50 on QVC, and I got it on the 6 easy payments. Yes, I did, of $6.58. I think they had free shipping for it too. So on the website it says that imagine your skin looks and feels beautiful just applying moisturizer, which that's what this is Forever Full Coverage Moisturizer from It Cosmetics. It delivers hydration as you moisturize, perfect the look on your skin as full coverage foundation, and protects you with a SPF50 sunscreen. That's another reason I got it. It says it has peptides, hydrolyzed collagen, fermented rice, fermented coconut water, fermented sea scalp, fermented green tea, fermented white ginseng, fermented pumpkin, and antioxidants. All right, so they said you can use your bare hand. You can use on bare skin as your moisturizer or on top of your skincare. You do not need to use a separate foundation or concealer. So everybody knows my skin struggles. If you don't, I have plenty of videos showing it. All right, just look at my skin. These are from discoloration from ingrown hairs, acne, discolorations from the ingrown hairs. All right, so Bye Bye Foundation Full Coverage Moisturizer. You do not need another foundation or concealer. That's exactly what they said. And these are the colors again. Now, what I seen on the screen, if you go on the QVC website, this on screen was much darker. Much darker. And this was not as light tan like this. This was much darker. If I seen this, I would have got this, and I would have got the deep. But this was like color of my hand. That's how it looked on the screen. So here we go. I'm gonna use the Rich Honey, and I'll show you a swatch of the tan. Now look how it's coming out. Okay. Now you might think to yourself, all right, it's going to be a little bit darker. All right, this is the tan. Come on out, tan. This is what the tan is looking like. Could use it as a highlighter. But like I said, if I'd known that the tan was going to be so light, both of them really, from the, this is why I don't really like buying stuff like that online, but they do have return policy for QVC, which, if this ain't right, they both going back. All right, I'm going to just do a line. That's how the Rich Honey is looking. And I'm just going to do this over here. Look at the tan. That's a real highlighter. If you put it under here, and nose up here, up, down here. really highlighting the difference. But I really feel like if I would have got this as the highlighter and the deep, it would have been a better color match. Now, let's go with the coverage. I'm trying to find my beauty blender. Right, here we go. This is what I'm going to apply it with. So I'm only going to use the Rich Honey. Ooh, getting makeup all on my wig. I'm going to put that generous pump that I used. Use a little bit more. Just a little, another pump. Okay. Now here we go. Okay. All right, stop laughing, people. Stop laughing. Remember, this is Bye Bye Foundation. Now, I'm not too much gonna worry about the color match because I could go back and exchange and get the darker one. I'm looking for if it's actually going to cover my imperfections, which I showed you all. If it's going to cover that. That's what I'm really testing this for. Definitely the Rich Honey would be my highlight. All right. Move back. All right. Now, here we go. What do y'all think? And I had all those spots over here. I had one on the forehead, a section on my forehead. Not too sunny today. That's why I have my ring light really up. Now this is my very bad problem spot. As you can see, you still can see through it. And you still can see the stuff on my chin. I mean, under my neck. I can still see this spot right here. I'm going to turn this ring light off. Okay. Like I said, you still could see here. Maybe a little bit right here. One here. And you know you can see all this. Put the light back on. I'm going to go over again with the second application. This is the Rich Honey again. And you don't get that much product. For $39, I feel like if I wore makeup for like every day, that should be gone in a couple of weeks. I'm trying to look in the areas where it's discoloration. And after I finish putting this on, I'm going to use the tan and I'm going to do my contour or highlight. Feel like I still can see right here. Definitely covered the ones on my forehead. Still see that a little bit. Now, you probably say, well, the foundation is too light, but if it's full coverage, like if I had a beige color full coverage regular foundation and I put it on my face, it's still going to cover any spots because it's supposed to, you know, cover like a, you know, like pretty much like a mask. It's supposed to cover, even though, you know, you have these marks. The foundation still should cover, even though it's the wrong shade. I look like a damn fool walking around with a beige color foundation. But the coverage should, especially if I apply 2 or 3 coats of foundation, it should cover these spots. Even though it's the wrong shade, it's still supposed to cover. Now, if you don't have a severe problem with your skin as I do, I would say yes, this is very nice. It's very moisturizing. I can feel that already. Trying to look at the coverage. I could a little bit, like I said, see that one right there. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. A little bit right here. But it did a good job covering down here. You can still see a little bit. But if you're going to say that I don't need any concealer or foundation and you're charging $39.50, I don't want to see anything coming through. And I don't want to have to use up almost the whole container for one application. I mean, not one application, for one wearing. I don't want to have to use up all of my product. I just want to feel like I want to just put some more right there, but I'm not. I see it's not covering how I would like it to cover. And then what would you do? It says full coverage moisturizer. Bye-bye foundation. Do you set this with a powder? Because, you know, I'm assuming, like, especially on a warmer day, it's going to slide right off your face. Let's do some highlight. Have some fun with it. Yeah, I'm thinking you're gonna need something to set this with. But it's a moisturizer. It's not supposed to be a foundation. Okay, let me use the other side. Back around the edges. Yeah, I'll stop laughing now. Stop laughing. Sit back a little bit. You see, this would be a nice beat if I had the rich honey as a highlight, and then that deep, as the all over moisturizing bye-bye foundation. I think I might could get away with this, but I still say you're gonna have to set this with something. You have to set it. It's not that bad. I could see a couple of little things. Let me see if I still can see after I put that. I can't see that spot I kept telling y'all about. I don't see that after I put on that next thing. You're trying to tell me I'm gonna have to put 3 layers of this product. The tube, it's not that much. You're gonna get maybe 2 weeks worth of use for $40. Like I said, if you're going for the coloring, start at the darkest. If you're like this color skin tone, I don't think I'm ashy today. Like a cocoa color. Cocoa, but then again, my face is lighter than my hands. So I should have went with my hand color instead of trying to do my neck and chest coloring. I don't know. Some of you probably saying, oh, girl, is that ring light not on? You wouldn't look that. It wouldn't look that bad. Let me see. I'm trying to go back from it. Yeah, I guess, you know, I'm going to have to really look at it. But for me, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. That I had to put so much, number one. Number two, I'm going to see if this stuff is going to move. Because if you don't set it, it's going to move. This is just a moisturizer. I'm assuming they didn't say anything about needing to set it, but I'm thinking you're going to have to set this, but not to move. Yeah, it covered. It covered, y'all. I'm seeing how I was looking when I first came on this screen. It covered. It covered. I'm not even going to take away from that. It covered. But the shading was off. I would need to start with deep and then use Rich Honey as the highlight. Rich Honey would have to be my highlight. And the this tan, unless you very fair for a woman of color, don't even do this to yourself. Not even as a highlight. Go with the Rich Honey. Rich Honey. But then again, some of y'all be having them highlights going. Contour and put that darkness here. Highlight. I keep saying highlight. Is that right? Well, I'm supposed to say highlight, or are you doing your shading? I don't know. What is it called? Contouring. I don't know. I know I'm just an old lady playing in makeup and hair. Anyway, so that concludes my testing of the Bye Bye foundation by It Cosmetics SPF50. Not bad. I would give it out of a scale of 1 through 10 for coverage. And this is with 2 applications. I would give it a 6. A 6. And with the right shading, if you got to order offline and you don't see it, comparing to what the stock, whatever they show on the screen, nah, they did horrible. They did horrible. Even the models that they was using to say what color you should get. No, way too light. It's way too light. I guess if I would use translucent powder to set it initially, and then come back in with Max Mineralized Skin Finish and dark, and go over it to try to darken it a little bit, you could get away with it. But again, for $40 to do all that, I don't think so. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.